Well, top of the morning to you. What is today? It is Wednesday, October 25th. And we're just 2 days out of Nova Scotia. And making good time here. Got about 35 miles to Ragged Island, which is the which marks the entrance into Quahog Bay. Then it's about another 4 or 5 miles, can't remember, into Quahog Bay. But once you get inside the reefs there, then it's the fun part, because then you get into all that nice sailing, flat water in among the islands. And so that's a nice denouement to this passage, which well, it's not over yet, but it hasn't been too bad, actually. Except for that beginning, when we were off the southwest coast of Nova Scotia, those bitter cold north winds, and then we got into those overfalls. And God, that was vicious. That was like being in the Gulf Stream with a northerly wind, with northeast wind. But anyway, we're making darn good time here. The old girl's just picked up her skirts and ran. Even with the wind slightly forward of the beam, she's moving good. So I'm proud of her. And hopefully we'll be in, if the wind holds, we'll be in just before sundown. So that would be really cool. There's Ragged Island again. We departed here at the end of August. It was August 23rd. August 22nd, I think, actually. And it was a bit warmer then. It's actually not bad today, because we got these southwest winds, which are pumping warmer air up. And the water temperature here is not too cold. Coming in the last zephyr here. About half a mile to go. Third of a mile. Just a little bit of wind. I don't know if you can barely see anything, but we're almost there. I got about 100 meters to where we drop anchor. I have to admit, though it's work sculling, there's definitely a certain zen to it when you're just kind of ghosting into the anchorage just before sundown. And it doesn't end with a noisy engine. It just ends very, very quietly. So you just gently coast in, and then in a minute there'll be the rumble of the anchor chain, and then the job is done. So I meet up with my dad at Safe Harbor, formerly the Great Island Boatyard. My dad first came here, I think it was back in the early 90s, in his Contest 31 Windrose. And back then it was just a few small runabouts and a couple of sailboats like my dad's. And now it's a major operation. It's almost unrecognizable from what it was. Well, it is All Saints Day 2023. November 1st, once again sailing out of the beautiful Quahog Bay, and well, this should be the last time I'm going to see Maine for this calendar year. I assume I'll be back next summer, and woke up. It was about 30 degrees Fahrenheit this morning, so just balmy and warm. And we got these brisk northerly winds. They're going to be northeasterly through today, and then backing wind shift overnight into tomorrow, and also gradually getting lighter, becoming westerly. And then on Friday they're going to come southwest, and it could get a little brisk out of the southwest. The only consolation on that is it'll be warmer, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to go all the way to Nantucket Light or try to zip in through the Round Shoal Channel. I'll make that decision, well, probably tomorrow. Anyway, it is a beautiful crisp morning, and well, there's still one sailboat on a mooring, and but I don't see anybody sailing out here. Can't imagine why. Well, this morning's mid-sea report is brought to you by coffee. Yes, need coffee. It's cold out here. So it is Thursday, the 2nd of November, 2023. And we're approximately 35 miles east-northeast of Provincetown, Massachusetts. We're still rolling quite a bit, though it's kind of eased off. We got northeast winds around 10 knots. We've been rolling rail to rail all night. It's been very rolly out here. I expect these seas will subside somewhat as the conditions, or at least the forecast model I downloaded yesterday, says that these winds are going to go light today, and then come light westerly tonight. It's a little warmer, especially in the sun. It's really just suddenly gone light here. But it's done this before. It actually, we started off from Maine, had a lot of this. Where it would gust in 10, 20 knots, and then just like now, it would drop down to almost nothing. And sails are slatting back and forth. I'm rolling in these swells. Oh, ahoy everybody. It's just about 6 in the morning on November 3rd. We're right here. This is the Great Round Shoal Channel that leads in to Nantucket Sound. It's Nantucket right there. And right now I'm just kind of hove to. We still got these light westerly winds. It's supposed to come in from the southwest, which is this direction, man. Pretty brisk. It's this afternoon. However, we do have some current that's pushing us south. So the combination of the current and sailing slowly into the Maine, we're actually almost right on course through the channel here. So anyway, I'm just going to have a cup of coffee here, and I can see it's starting to get a little bit light out to the east. And then go up and get the staysail on her and see if we can get moving here. They're forecasting this wind to come up pretty soon, so we'll see. Yeah, is this our wind coming in? It's the right direction. But it did this just about an hour ago. It started to work in from the southwest, and then just died away again.
consider supporting this channel by becoming a patron. As a patron, you will be able to view my videos free of ads. You will also be able to leave comments, ask questions, and message me directly. You can become a patron for as little as $5 a month.